What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing off how I deal with some of the business end things in my mobile welding business and some tips. This is pretty easy. You can get all this stuff off Microsoft Office, which generally comes with some computers or laptops already, and it should have all these templates already in here. So the first one I want to go over is a contact list. This is real easy. You can keep your laptop on you at all times, and you can have like a little mobile office set up in your truck. So yeah, then you can put your logo here, your name. This is kind of just an example. Then you have the last name, first name, address, home phone, work phone, cell, and their email address. So this gives you very good organization on how to basically keep track of your clients, and if you need their phone numbers, you can whip this out, have it in like a briefcase or some kind of folder or something. Keep it all neat and organized. Bookkeeping and all this organization is huge when you're running a business. So think about that. Think about having one of these lists. That's pretty vital. Next is a service price list. You want to have all this stuff documented so you can have proof of it and you can kind of reference it. So this is just an example. You can do Excel, welding and piping, address, phone number, website. It's important to make a website. So mobile welding, general welding, $100 an hour, 2-hour minimum. That's what I do for my business. It's $100 an hour with a 2-hour minimum. If it's outside my service area, I charge $2 for every mile, and piping projects I charge, like if I'm doing steam or gas or something, $115 an hour, 2-hour minimum. After hours service, so 24-hour service, $150 an hour, 3-hour minimum. And fabrication projects, I only take on projects that are a minimum of $1,500. Next would be quotation. You always want to have this, give this to the customer, have them sign it. I also recommend getting an app called Square where you can accept credit card, and then you can have insert a chip reader and just take credit card right on the spot. This is just a way to look very professional. So you have all your information, then you have the customer name, address, phone, comment, special instructions, kind of just lay out what you're doing and all that, and kind of just be very specific so that there's no misunderstandings. So I created all this in Excel because it does the math for you. So like angle, whatever per angle, and then the amount, and like the labor and flat stock, and then it's to say add in some travel time, subtotal, that, and then the tax, whatever your state tax is, I just add it on. And then so that's that, and then the total cost right there. So that's another thing you should always do, and you should always have a signature for the customer and you sign, and then when they're done you should give them a receipt. Next, if you want to hire employees, which I don't have any right now, I'd like to hire a helper in the future, but right now, since I work a full-time job and just do this on the side, I don't need that. But there's timesheets. So you can print this out and you can fill it out, and it just keeps track of it, so when you do payroll it's just better off, and then you have records of it. So everything should be documented and have records of everything. So this is the company income statement. You can do this every year, every month, whatever you want. So sales, net sales, so that's gross, and then net sales, beginning inventory, all this stuff. So, and then you have your expenses if you have a shop, if your car payments, everything that's for the business you write down. And then your other income, like me, I have a full-time job, so I use that. And then I guess I would include rent in here too for what I pay for rent, but include everything and just see how much you're making. It's important to budget your way in your small business. Another one, this is Microsoft Word now, so I would suggest forget the title. This is just, the point of it's to basically help you stay organized. So this is just a startup checklist. So create a business plan, That's important. And just basically, it's just setting up your business. It's an organization checklist. You don't have to get business cards from here. I personally get them from Vistaprint, which is way more professional, but this is just an example. You need business cards. They should look professional, and you can get other apparel. I suggest getting shirts and magnets for your vehicle. That can run you about, I got mine for under $300 for 2 magnets, 1,000 business cards, some flyers, some pens, and some shirts, which really isn't that bad, and it's definitely worth it. It brands your business and it makes you look way more professional. Another one, if you ever want to apply for a loan or something, you should have a business plan. That's pretty important. So yeah, always have a business plan, and it's pretty lengthy, but take the time to really fill it out. It can actually help you market your business and learn more about what you want out of your business. It's important to develop a niche. Have something that you're really good at and you specialize in. Like I specialize in heavy equipment repair and piping. Fabrication, I don't really do anything else. I don't do trailers or none of that stuff. I don't really do general repair welding on lawnmowers. I just try to stick to heavy equipment and piping and some structural. That's about it. I don't do anything else. So try to find your niche, and yeah, make sure you do this business plan thoroughly, and make sure that you try to figure out how you're going to market your business. That's pretty important. Generally, starting out the first couple of years is going to be pretty rough, so just give it your all. Don't give up, and I suggest you don't quit your full-time job unless you have something lined up for sure, like you have enough business to keep you going to replace a full-time job. But for most people, that doesn't happen for the first couple of years. Thank you for watching. I'll upload another video soon. Thank you.